about a wide receiver who's over $6,000? Who do you like in this spot?
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb. It obviously doesn't matter who is under center for the Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb's going to continue to produce with Cooper Rush last week. 6 receptions for 112 yards, and that came out to 20.2 DraftKings fantasy points. Now he's going up against probably the most fraudulent team in the NFL in the Denver Broncos. Got out to that hot start. Now they're already waving the white flag, getting rid of Von Miller. Their season is over, even though they're still very much in the mix over in the AFC West. But nonetheless, I mean, this secondary, this whole team had us fooled through the first 3 weeks of the season. They've shown their true colors now. CeeDee Lamb has just been an absolute monster in that loaded Cowboys offense. I know there's a lot of mouths to feed over there, but CeeDee Lamb is getting those deep shots. He's getting in the end zone, and at this price point, you should be able to carve up this Broncos secondary.
Yeah, 7,200 coming off his third triple-digit receiving game this season.
Damn.
Pretty nice. Okay. All right, Pearce, a wide receiver over $6,000.
Brandin Cooks, 6,100. Maybe we get Tyrod Taylor back. Great deep passer, deep threat in Brandin Cooks. If not, not really that big of a deal. Dolphins secondary is banged up. They're not healthy. Byron Jones, Xavier Howard are not looking good. They're not developing like people expected them to. It's probably because they don't practice every single week. They're questionable every single week. They have the 26th pass DVOA. They've allowed the second most points to wide receivers. And they've also allowed the most plus 20-yard passes. Last time I checked, Brandin Cooks is sort of a deep threat. So give me Brandin Cooks at just over the 6,000 mark.
All right, Reid, who do you like? You staying closer to that 6,000 mark, or are you paying up?
I'm paying up, but I just love when Steve yells in the studio. It like reverberates through my headphones. It's fantastic. I love it. You just get excited, man. I appreciate it. Steph Diggs, 7,700. Steve looks confused.
I don't know if that was a compliment
going
or like
going back to the Eagles thing. Look, you can make a case for Gainwell, Boston Scott, and Jordan Howard. So that sort of leads me to stay away from that spot. But Steph Diggs at 7,700 against Jacksonville. Talk about a fraudulent team. Well, maybe not fraudulent because we know that they're bad. I like to stack them with Josh Allen. It's gonna cost you close to $16,000 already for this matchup in this tandem. But look, Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf accounted for 18 of Geno Smith's 20 attempts completions last week. I get that there's other guys in this Bills offense like an Emmanuel Sanders. We'll get to in a little bit, and Cole Beasley. But Steph Diggs hasn't had that big game yet. Jalen Waddle, 10 for 70 for 2 touchdowns. Tyler Boyd, 9 for 118. AJ Green and Christian Kirk, both at 100 receiving yards against his secondary. Steph Diggs is going to have a huge game, probably his best of the season all year.